Hey, Outdoors Life. How are you? Hi, Jude. How are you guys today? Oh, hello, Tama. Hot damn, hello. I hope you guys are doing better than I am today. This is unreal. What is this world coming to, guys? I mean, come on. Who thinks this is going to happen in their own hometown? And we have like a population of downtown Newport of like 6,000. And yeah, it's all over Cocke County, but still. What town has an active shooter on the loose and threats to the school that are two totally separate incidences? And not just one school, but all the schools. Can you believe that? I have 5 grandchildren who are still in school nowadays, plus all the other kids that are friends of theirs and so on. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump on here and just start blathering. It's just, I'm sitting here worried to death, and 3 of my grandkids are still at the school. They're in lockdown. And the threat that I read says, hang on a second, I'll read it to you. It's the threat to the school. Come on, open up. Okay. It says, take it off, not approved, but this is something that was posted on Snapchat an hour ago. This happened last night, guys. This was an hour ago last night. If someone can please report this, it's not a laughing matter either. And then Snapchat says, all right, so kids in Parisville going to that elementary, I need y'all to be aware that a group gang of guys are using fake accounts on Instagram, warning kids all over Cocke County. And luckily, I got a warning, so I can tell y'all. But they're planning on pew-pewing up all the Cocke County schools, and they are really prepared, as of what one of them has told me, that's telling kids and shit. Kid pulling out a pew pew, all I'm going to say is run out of the teacher's classroom and out of the building, because that's literally the only luck they're going to give. And then on top of that, we have a guy that is trying from going to prison. So decided to take on all of Cocke County. It says Cocke County deputies searching for an armed and dangerous fugitive near Castle Heights. The Cocke County Sheriff's Department said people in the area should stay in their homes, lock their doors, and call 911 if they spot anything suspicious. It says the Cocke County Sheriff's Office is searching for an armed and dangerous man. According to them, deputies searched the area of Highway 2570 around Cedarwood Veterinary Clinic near Newport on Friday. Deputies are asking people in that area to stay in their homes, lock their doors and windows, call 911 if they spot anything suspicious. We are searching for a white male, 5'7", 160 pounds, armed and dangerous, and possibly under the influence. Do not encounter the suspect. Call 911 immediately. It said that Highway 2570 and Highway 73 to Bridgeport was closed for the search, asking people to use alternate routes. And it's been reported that this guy that they're hunting for cut out his girlfriend's tongue this morning. And what I just heard, I got an update that they have gotten into a shootout with him. They did not catch him, but his girlfriend was shot. I don't know how she's doing. The shooter, guys, the active shooter, and his girlfriend are people who grew up with my kids. This is a small town, and we know pretty much everybody. Like I said, I don't mean to get on here and just rant and rave, but I'm sitting here by myself and worried sick. And I needed you guys to talk to. It's hot damn. I had back surgery in June, and I'm still recovering. Wish you all the best. Thank you, hon. I mean, did y'all even hear about what happened in Rogersville yesterday? They had a dude go up there dressed in a clown mask, walked into the courthouse with a crossbow and threatened all them people. They had to put that courthouse on lockdown. How crazy is this world becoming? We had a school pew a few years back. It's so scary. Yeah, it is. Thank you, Mama Bear, too. Thank you, sweetheart. It's just crazy. And just so y'all know, it's, closed down from 2570 to Bridgeport. I live on Bridgeport Road, if that tells y'all anything. He has a point. Well, yeah, he may have, honey, but still. I'm talking about the craziness of him going in there and doing that. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate that. We do all need somebody to talk to. I stay home too, honey, but it don't help when my kids have to. Selena just had to leave here to go to work. And they're telling people don't leave your house. And she had to leave to go to work. She's 17 years old. I mean, I'm talking to the guy's cousin or the wife of the cousin, but she don't know much more than what I know. Lord. I texted the sheriff and asked him if he could tell me what he knew. He ain't answered me back. I guess he's probably sort of a little busy, you think? Thank you, Corey. You are armed. Thank you, hon. It's not. She's not my daughter, but my daughter's at work. All my kids are at work. It's my grandkids, 3 grandkids that are actually in school, 2 grandkids that are on the other side of town. Well, 3 of them actually, because my son went and got the baby out of first grade. She was at school, but they went and got her. But 2 of my other grandkids are at home. One's sick and one's not in school anymore. And then I've got 3 that are actually at the high school right now in lockdown. They're allowing satanic meetings now, even in elementary in Ohio. I was getting an email from somebody that was saying that they were starting those programs in Knoxville too. Thank you, hot damn. I appreciate that, hon. I've been praying since I heard about it. It does. It really does feel like there's no place safe. And to know that you have to, I mean, if you don't send your kids to school, then you're likely to go to jail, right? but yet they can't seem to keep your kids safe. Now, I will say, I'll give a shout out to Edgemont Elementary, because when my son said when they went and picked up the baby girl, they had a cop at every door of that school, every door. And I'm assuming they have them like that at every school here in Cocke County. It's not yet, but yeah, Selena, last night there was a threat came out over Instagram warning certain people that there was a whole gang of kids that was going to pew all the schools in Cocke County. And then on top of that, this morning, we have something totally different than the school situation. We have an active pewer loose, and they just got into a shootout with the cops, and his girlfriend evidently got shot in the middle of all that, on top of the fact that it's been reported, I don't know if it's true, but it's been reported that he had cut her tongue out this morning. It's horrible. We do need God back in our schools. We need God back in our lives. Well, there's already been a cop pewed. One's already went down, from what I understand. Hi, Lady Devine. They're in Cocke County where I live. Sorry, I don't mean to keep repeating myself, guys, but she's asking what happened. In Cocke County where I live, last night at some point, a gang of kids started sending out messages saying that there was going to be active pewing in all the schools in Cocke County today. And if it didn't happen today, it would happen Monday or when they're least expecting it. And that the only mercy they were going to get was the warning they sent out last night. And then on top of that, there's another situation with an active pewer loose in Cocke County. And they're trying to find him. He had a shootout with the law, and his girlfriend got hit. There's been a cop hit. I saw you in my feed today as I was debating unfollowing because it's all too much for me. Teresa, honey, I do understand. Yeah. No, the officer's not, it wasn't the officer down trying to help the kids. It was the officer down trying to capture the other situation. It's two separate situations, guys. Cocke County is 43 minutes away from Rogersville, if that helps you at all. It's right next door to where Jefferson City, where Candace went to court. Right, our towns butt up against each other. Teresa, I do hope you don't leave, though, sweetheart. I mean, you can take and turn off your notifications until you feel better about the situation, and that way, you don't forget that I'm here when you decide that maybe you can handle it. Our electrical grid is under attack, and so are our schools. I agree. No, honey, I'm good. Thank you, though. Well, I hope you stay subscribed to me. That's what I thought you were meaning, that you were going to unsubscribe to me. Like I said, guys, I do apologize for crying on your shoulders, but yes, it is so messed up and scary. So did anybody get a chance to take a look at that video from last night that I put out with those emails in it? Do y'all know it literally, I started uploading that about 4 o'clock yesterday evening, and it was after 2 o'clock last night before it finished uploading. Your grandkids go to Greene County schools, and I worry about them all the time. It's sad. You can't even send your kids to school and know that they're going to be safe. I'm right here with you, honey. Sweetheart, I totally agree with you. I understand completely. It's literally driving me nuts because no matter where you turn, but the bad thing about it is I mean, we have our normal crime and stuff here in Cocke County, but for this kind of stuff to go on right here, like I said, we're a small town. I mean, I think there's like 3,600 or 36,000, sorry, 36,000 people in all of Cocke County. 6,000, something like that. Anyway, 6,000 is in Newport. We're not a big town. We're not a big county. Well, thank you, Half-Breed. She says, don't apologize. I'm worried and I live in Arkansas. Worried for you. Thank you. Guys, I don't know. No, honey, because evidently he's skipping all over town. I don't know. I don't even know where it was that they had the shootout. I'm not sure. I believe from what I told him when I told my son where they were barricading the roads or blocking the roads, and I was wondering where the shootout happened. He told me, and it's probably like 4 minutes from me, right here. Nana, I meant halfway through your video, LOL. Just couldn't remember who he was. Who, that David guy? He's just some guy that's, and the guys, he sent me another email this morning. A few of them. I'm not going to put y'all through the torment of hearing it. But basically, he sent me the video of the place he's saying she's at. But it's all it is a video with animals running around a yard. I understand why he was saying that he needed Dawn and Candace to look at it and see if they recognize the place, because I mean, there's no landmarks, nothing. You can barely see across the road. On the other side of the road, you can see the yard, you can see the animals. That's it. That's all you see in this. But for some reason, and I'm trying to get him, he says he's in the hospital now having surgery on his eyes. And he's got some woman there with him who only speaks Spanish, I guess. Because the last thing they text to me, it was her telling me that he was asleep and that she would have him wake as soon as he woke up, she would have him get a hold of me. Newport is so pretty to see off I-40. It's a nice town. Sorry for what's happening, Nona. Thank you, sweetheart. It is a cute old little town. Oh, Robin, don't worry about me, honey. I'm not going anywhere. I just have to worry about my kids and my grandkids and all the kids as friends and the grandkids as friends, and because I mean they all grown up together. Why has he not brought all this to TBI? I don't know. That's why I'm trying to get him to get a hold of me and find out why or where he even got this video from and what makes him think that that's where Summer's at. I understand living in a small town. I live in the country or less than 60,000. And if something like this happened, we would be outraged and ready to defend. Well, I didn't think about locking my doors, honey. Like I said, that guy, which you probably wouldn't do no good, but that guy's somebody that my kids grew up with. If he come through my front door, I'd be telling him who the heck I was, and my kids would demolish him. I mean, I don't. That's just wishful thinking, guys. I mean, somebody that crazy, they would do anything. Well, country Christian, just try to get a hold of me after we go get off the live, okay? But I don't know what this guy David. I don't know where he got this video. I don't know what makes him think that she is there. But he goes through a long, because he's supposedly having this Spanish speaking woman translate or type, she's transcribing what he's trying to say to me. So supposedly half of the whole thing is just him and her going back and forth, him trying to explain to her that that's not what he's wanting to say. And then it gets down to the bottom and he's telling me that I'm a smart person, blah, blah, blah. Hang on a second. I'll read it to you guys. It's weird. It's weird, guys. And like I said, I won't put you through all of it. Let me get down past where all he's saying all this stupid stuff. Never listen to me, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not upset with you. Just write what I say down and we will remove the junk later. Okay, read it back to me. This is, okay. Have your brother come. This video is one. Okay. Nana's Angels, I'm sending you this video if it ever even gets to you. This video is one of the locations where Summer could be. Now listen, not you, Nina, or not you, Nana's Angels, but Linda. Stop touching me, please. Okay, no, Nana's Angels, listen. Good. Please, this video is and she watches all the time, watches all the Summer Wells videos. So if you post this video, this person will know that she is being watched and she will make a run for it. Or move Summer if she is there. Now, the location must be near Dawn and Candace's house. There are clues in the video. This she woman has animals. The big clue is what is at the end of her driveway that may lead to her location. It's some kind of very big red machine, and it's near the road. I'm sure Dawn and Candace would know where this place is. Okay, and they got the video and sent it to me. It's on YouTube. Like I said, do not something other. He's talking to that woman again. Okay, very good, Linda. Do your fine. Blah blah blah. Linda, can you find me a private secretary? Da 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 da. Okay. Pizza, Coke, French. Now we are eating. Okay. When will he come? I just told you. Oh no, it's still talking about that guy. I can tell you that much. Listening, just type. Okay. Dang it. Come on. Because this woman will run away faster than the Roadrunner. Okay, they made a whole, no, that's talking about the stupid Roadrunner. It doesn't matter where they were racing. Oh, geez, come on. I told y'all it's a bunch of crap. Okay, whatsoever. Maybe you'll have better, okay. Now I've tried to find location on Google Maps and had no luck whatsoever. Maybe you'll have better luck. Now there is other suspect, but if Summer is not there, then this other person could have her. Oh, I forgot to tell you something. This person's to a person of high interest, this person could be Grandis or Candace. So you see the problem here. If this woman has Summer, there's a link between Grandis and this woman. That means they planned this all along. And if I went to tell Candace and she's part of it, then as you know, she will clean up her act and call this woman and have Summer removed. Other problem is that I can't tell any of Candace's friends because she really got no friends as far as I can tell. The only good person in her life is her cousin. All her friends took money in Summer's name and kept most of it. Bastards. In this video link, play the video with the animals that are not the video. 1 minute here. How many are there? Just okay. He was talking to that woman again. Okay. There are 2. Just put them. Nana will figure that out. She's smart. And then it puts the links and it says, now please do not make any contact with this woman. Like I said, she will run for her life. And then I said yes. And then they sent me back the other thing. It was another video of something. I don't know what it was about. And then telling me that he was asleep. And that's it, guys. I don't know why this guy won't get a hold of me. I did send him back and said, tell him. I said, I don't understand why you can't just call me on the phone. And that's when she texted me back and said that he was asleep. Can I have an opportunity to make an attempt to decipher this? Geez, you can redact names. I just want to decipher the content. Well, yeah, I can try to send it to you. I mean, I wasn't trying to keep names out. It was just pieces of information that if the dude's telling the truth, I couldn't put out there because then it would warn them. And I mean, it was other than names. It was something else. It's identifying things. I've just got to get a hold of somebody. Who do I get a hold of, guys? Leslie Earnhardt, John Pruitt, who? Earnhardt, whatever you want to call her. Mama Bear, easier one-on-one. I mean, you have to be very patient. Not everyone is at the same level. You say go to FBI? Well, I may call them up today and send this one to them. Because this crap is driving me crazy. It's why I put it out there and asked you guys to figure out who the guy was. And in his emails, he tries to tell me that that I know who he is. I have no clue who he is. And I do not know that he is real. I really, truly do not. I don't know anybody that fits his description or that's going blind or that owns an airplane or... I mean, I really don't. Good morning, Janie Roll. Yes, send it over to FBI. At least they have it. They can check, right? Now, Corey, you know I can't dox nobody. I couldn't do it. I love your ingenuity, though. Yes. I know, Country Christian. That's the only reason I'm putting it out there, because just on the chance that he's telling the truth. I don't want to leave that would be leaving a stone unturned. Just by saying, oh, well, this dude's crazy, so I'm not going to pay no attention to what he's saying. Hey, even crazy people do good things. Even crazy people have smart ideas from time to time. My grandkids are in private Christian school associated with our church. Well, that's good. Oh, I'll tell you what else there was in one of the other emails that he sent this morning. Hang on a second. Where's it at? Oh, in that one, I said that there was just an email. I mean, just a link. Before the link, it says any rewards given goes to, and then it's like a robotic thing that helps kids. It's Trexo Robotics Gate. Training system is the only device that helps children with disabilities walk at home. And he says he typed in any rewards given goes to this and then gives me the link for that company. It's little stuff like that, guys, that makes me wonder if he ain't real or telling the truth. If he's expecting some kind of reward from it and he's not wanting the reward and he's wanting it to be sent to disabled children or to benefit disabled children, I mean, how crazy can he be? Sweetheart, I plan on sending it. Remember when you helped the lady in Louisiana who didn't know her daughter picture was used in a Facebook GoFundMe? Send the information in. It may help. I will, hon. It's just, guys, since I got that, I've been a little bit busy with, active pewers in the county and in the schools and stuff. This has been a second thought to me right now, okay? If Chris McDonough is going to go back and search for Summer again, I had heard that on a channel. Well, as much as I'm not fond of that man, if anybody knows how to get a hold of him, have him get a hold of me. I will give him that video. And maybe while he's up there looking, he can look around for that. I was just going off if you wrote it off thinking it was crazy, just like you say, crazy people can have good ideas. Yeah, that's true, hon. They do. And I wasn't meaning to be hateful. Trust me, I'm not trying to be hateful or snippy at anybody today. It's just, please understand my nerves are shot right now. Okay, thank you for saying that about Christmas. What do you mean? Saying what? That I'm not a fan of his or that I would give him the video? Hang on one second, guys. My son just asked me if there's anything new happened. Let me tell him real quick, okay? I'm still here, but I'm just texting. Dang it. Nothing about the kids. he was actually friends with that guy in school. And it's his 3 kids that are at the high school. So he's sorry I had to take time, but I had to. I had to tell him what's going on. He's at work. I've been trying to help people understand how to report properly and who to report to. You all are the witnesses and researchers. I'm just here to help provide information on how and who to report it to. And I've tried to share that link on your page, Genevieve, but I couldn't get it to share for some reason. I don't know why. But yes, guys, if y'all will go check out her page, she has basically a tutorial that tells y'all how to go about reporting this stuff, or actually how to get things done the legal way, and the way that nobody can say, nope, you can't do that. Paperwork, you fill out paperwork, you take it to a certain person, and once it is handed to that certain person, it goes above and beyond Ronnie Lawson, TBI, all of them. And it has to be looked into. If y'all will go over there and check out her video on her channel, it explains to y'all how to do it. But it's for any situation legally, not just the Summer Wells case. Nana, I'm going to try to lay down. I will holler at you when I get ready for work. Okay, hon, that's fine. Hello, Dana Kay. How are you this morning? Oh, you just got here. What's going on? Okay. Well, in Cocke County, we have a random loose pew-pewer running loose. There's already been a shootout. His girlfriend got hit. A cop got hit. He's still on the loose. And then besides that, totally separate, we woke up to a threat to all county schools of a pew-pew going to be happening. So all county schools are on lockdown. Kids are committing terrible crimes against their own mothers. Oh, honey, I know. I seen a thing this morning back in 2011. I don't know if y'all have heard about this. In 2011, I didn't finish watching it, but a 10-year-old, him and his mom were arguing and fighting and carrying on. It was somewhere here in Tennessee. And the little boy went into his bedroom, got his .22 rifle, and needless to say, his mom's not with us anymore. But he was at least, he went next door to his best friend's house, told that friend's parents. They called the law. Then he went on to his grandmother's house, and they called the law from the grandmother's house. And he admitted exactly what he did and why he done it. But it's just unreal. The whole thing is unreal. Sorry, my son is texting me back, telling me to tell his kids he loves them if I get to talk to them. You know that story, Second to No One? Well, like I said, I didn't get to finish watching it or hearing about it. But I do want to bring up 2 things while I got y'all on here, while everybody's listening. One, what do y'all think about that trade that the United States made to Russia for that basketball player, for an arms dealer? Has anybody heard anything about that? That Brittany Granger or Grind or whatever her name is, Grinder? The girl stands 6 foot 10 inches tall. You guys are to see her standing next to a normal human. She looks like a giant. "11-year-old essay and ended his 7-year-old cousin." Oh, wow. You think it stinks to high heck, Teresa? My son called me yesterday, and he's like, "Mama, you need to do a story on that." He said a lot of people are involved in that. He said, and it'll get, attention and conversation going. He said, what you are, because he was, I will have to go back. I know nothing about this stuff, okay? First I heard about it was yesterday when my son was telling me about it. But he was saying you need to question the fact of why did they trade basically an arms dealer, Mr. I can't even think of the word I'm thinking of right now. Basically, Mr. Death himself for just a basketball player, an NBA player. I mean, was she a secret agent? Because they're saying that they were supposed to be trading 1-for-1. And they wouldn't trade for that Paul guy, even though he's been there, 9 years, something like that. But they're supposed to have been trading for a secret agent. Was she a secret agent for the United States? Or did Biden make this trade simply because this was a woman, a black woman who was gay? I mean, did any of those things fall into place? Is that what he was thinking? He wants to win the next election and he thought maybe that was going to win some votes for him? Or is it that she really was a secret agent over there? I mean, shoot, she's been going for past 4 or 5 years, going over there every year. Trading a basketball player with dope for a Russian arms dealer. Right. I mean, how ridiculous is that? I mean, I'm not saying that nobody's life is more important than somebody else's. That's not what I'm saying. But come on, that Paul guy has been over there for 9 dang years. He was one of our military. He was one of the ones that was over there to serve and protect. He wasn't somebody over there entertaining the Russians. Right. He sells arms to countries that hate America. Right. Okay. I've got another one. And I want to do videos on both of these subjects, guys. Balenciaga. I can't remember how you say it. Have y'all heard about him or the ad campaign that he put out in the spring this year where he's got little kids? They're taking pictures of little kids in kid outfits, but then they have stuffed animals dressed in BDSM costumes. The kids are holding bears and stuff dressed in leathers and whips and chains. And and in one of the pictures, there's paperwork, real court documents. They found out they are real court documents that talks about where they're trying to get, RS, the petties. They're trying to get that legalized. Those were real court documents. And those were in that photo shoot as well. Isn't that some sick stuff? I mean, Kanye West has not been the best in the news lately either, but at least at the time this happened, he got away from them. Yeah, Kim Kardashian, stands by them, right? Well, Kanye West don't no more, but shoot, ain't nobody can say much about Kanye West with the last statement he made. Guys, hang on one second. I just got an update on this shooter, if it'll come in. Well, I don't think it's going to pop up there. Where is this place? Yeah, it's bad. I mean, it's all over the news. If y'all will just if you'll just go online and look it up, hang on a second, I'll type it in the chat box and y'all can see how to spell it, because there ain't no way I could spell it off the top of my head. Hang on. B-A-L. Type that name into your Google search and look up kids apparel. Dana K, I will, hun. I know all of you speak Nana, been researching and bringing it to the public for 7 years. Well, you're awesome, sweetheart. We love veterans who have sacrificed everything for our country. Teachers in prison. Why not try to get them out? Not a basketball player who disrespected her own nation only because of her choice. Right. 100% agree. Aren't there a lot of people over there that they are holding prisoner for us, or I mean, against us, that we could have traded for? Most people don't know about the petties. I would focus on bringing that to light, right? Yes, they can. That's what my daughter was just trying to convince me of. But it's they're fake accounts, so I don't know if they're going to be able to find out who did it or who or not. I know it's horrible. It is just horrible to have to worry about grandkids. I mean, jeez. Oh, that ain't it. I don't know, guys. It's just she doesn't like America. Wayfair is still selling shoes, etc., for thousands. Child trafficking. Wow. Supposedly they wouldn't budge on him. Right, but there's got to be more in there. Exactly. No trade should have been done if they were actually supposed to have traded 2 for 1. We were supposed to get 2 people back for the one that we gave them. And in my opinion, I don't think they should have let the guy we had go. Did you see the really young TikTok couple who are millionaires and arrested for laundering bitcoins? No, I didn't see that. Another AOC. I wasn't thinking AOC. I was thinking the other one. The other girl, the one that was married to her brother and had what 7 kids by her brother. That's a senator now. What is her name? But she was in that Fantastic Four with AOC and those other two. It's not big time on news and public campaign. Well, it should be. I mean, of course, I mean, even Tucker Carlson was reporting on the Balenciaga, or whatever you pronounce his name. It is all stressing me out, sweetheart. It really is. Where's Cocke County? Just tuning in. Cocke County we're 30 minutes away from Dollywood. We're next door to Sevier County, where Dollywood is at. North Carolina borders us on the other side. Jefferson County on the other side. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Omar, that's her. I almost said something I shouldn't say, so I'll try to bite my tongue. Yeah, Ilhan Omar or Abdullah Omar. I can't pronounce their names. Lord forgive me. I'm not trying to be anyway. I'm just saying their language is hard to speak. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate that, hon. Brittany Griner and the vote for keeping gay marriage recognized right is a deliberate play on assure Democrats' votes in the upcoming elections. I agree. But y'all do realize that anybody that has been their same-sex marriage, if that gets overturned, like they were planning on doing it, then the love can't be destroyed. The home can't be destroyed, I don't think. But do know that any children had of that marriage will be taken, right? And sorry, but I do not and will not think of the thoughts of my granddaughter being taken. My son and son-in-law are some of the better parents that I have seen in a very, very, very long time. My granddaughter, she is not a spoilt brat, but she has anything and everything that she needs and anything and everything that she wants. And she is very well taken care of. So I personally can't be against the same-sex marriage. Sevierville, is that around Cades Cove? We have been there. Okay, no, if you're in Sevierville, then you go over 2 counties and you're in Townsend, and that's where Cades Cove is at, Townsend. I'm not in the politics, but those who are should take it upon themselves to campaign in their own towns and get their local news to cover it, right? I'm not into politics either because I have a split, 2 of my kids believe Republican, one of them believes Democrat, and the other one says, psh, and he just flips them all off. He don't care. And I can't take a stand one way or another because you're all are mothers. I don't know if y'all have kids, but trust me, my 4 kids, if I look at one of them, and we're talking grown kids with almost half grown kids of their own. If I look at one of them just the wrong way, the other 3, you love Howard more than you love me. I can't deal with that, so I just keep my mouth shut and stay out of it. And they know they're not allowed to talk politics or religion around me. And that's why I had one of the best Thanksgiving dinners this past Thanksgiving that I've had in a very long time. I was so tickled. They are trying to pass a law where all people coming over the border will automatically become citizens. They can't do that. You love politics and refuse to stand on either side. Well, that's me. I mean, I won't say I love politics, but trust me, I can get very interested in politics. I can actually sit down and listen to, I don't know if you guys know who these are, but like, and now of course I can't think of their names. One of them is Tim Cast, Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson. There's a bunch of them. Sean Hannity. I love watching all those. But I love to sit and watch Ben Shapiro and Candace Owens. And what is the other one? The Hodge twins, when they're doing their political talks. I love them too. There's another one, and I can't think of his name. Well, just watch the email video. Wow, just watch the email video. Who this is sending you these emails? That's crazy. No, honey, I don't. And I just read out one that he sent me this morning. Well, I tried to read it out. It's got a bunch of malarkey in it, where supposedly this woman was supposed to have been transcribing the letter for him, and she don't understand stuff and was writing down everything he was saying instead of what he just wanted to say to me, supposedly. And I know he watched my video from last night. So he knew that the email video was coming out, because he actually, when he sent me those links, he sent me 3 links. And one was bullcrap. One was the link from my live last night, that where I was talking about him. And the other one was the link for the video that where he says he thinks Summer is. So just so everybody does know, this man actually has sent me the video, the proof that he has been wanting to get to Candace and Dawn. So Candace and Dawn, if you are watching this, please, I'm begging you, get a hold of me. I have the video. If you can tell somebody where this video is at in Rogersville, please get a hold of me. Nana, check out Mark Dice and Salty Cracker YouTube channels. They're great too. I watched those you mentioned. I've watched them for Louder with Crowder, Steven Crowder. That guy. I love him. I mean, I just love him, especially when he goes on to college campuses and basically he's saying, change my mind. This is the topic. Change my mind about it. Nana doing okay, just dealing with degeneration pain from arthritis. Oh, honey, I tell you what, I've been hurting. I don't know if it's the flu or something else, but I just got over it. The second week, and I mean, not in a row, but I was bad that one week when I told y'all I had the flu and everybody else had the flu. Well, I was good for like 3 or 4 days, and then I was right back in the bed for about 3 days. Could not move because of the pain all over my body. But no other symptoms. Just pain. It felt like, if anybody knows what phlebitis is, it's the inflammation that builds up between your bones and your muscles. That's what it felt like all over my body. Sounds like he knows a little too much, in my opinion. Much info on things. Well, and that's my point. That's why we can't just throw it out with the baby out with the bathwater. We've got to look at all of it. That's why I'm good at some things, but researching and digging and knowing how or where to dig online is not my thing. That's why I say, and there was somebody made a smart comment in the comments about it. But if you'll go to the bottom of not each of them, but the end of the emails in that video, you will see asterisks and stuff out by it and different initials, or one says in transit, one says agent, something or other. There's different signatures on each one. Not his name, but like what computer he might be at, I guess. I've never seen that on any other emails, guys. I'm just saying, if anybody knows what it is, please tell me so I know I'm not going crazy. If you don't know what it is, help me find out what those are. Yikes, I've never heard that before. I hope hello. Hi, German Shepherd Mom. Are you asking about what's going on here in town? 2 separate incidences. I'm going to try to make it quick. We have an active I'm going to say it, an active shooter on the loose in Cocke County, and they are trying to track him down. He has already, at some point this morning, allegedly cut out his girlfriend's tongue. Since then, they got into a shootout with law enforcement. One of the cops got shot, and while they were trying to shoot him, wound up shooting his girlfriend. But as far as I know, he's not been captured. Second incident, actually, it was the first one because it actually started last night. Kids were sending out Instagram messages to a certain few telling that there was going to be a mass pew pew in all the schools in Cocke County, and it was either going to come today, Monday, or when they least expect it, and that warning was going to be the only mercy that they are showed. And once again, you can't just throw the baby out with the bathwater. You have to take it serious until you got it under control. I mean, if they don't take that serious, what happens one day next week when one of these kids are walking through the hallways? Guys, I truly don't know what I would do if something happened to one of my babies. And it's sad that you don't even have to, it's not just today that you have to worry, but we're going to have to worry for weeks on end. Hang on a second, guys. Sorry. Project Virtus YouTube channel, I guess that's how you pronounce it, posted a video last week with the whistleblower stating federal employees are pimping out kids on the border. I'm disgusted and angry. The channel has 2.2 subs. Thank you, sweetheart. Yes, law enforcement has been notified. The schools are all on lockdown. When my oldest son went and picked up his daughter, the one that's 3 days older than Summer, they did allow him to pick her up, but they had cops at every door in that school. And I'm sure it's like that with all the schools. I think we have like 7 elementaries, 1 high school, and there's one up in Cosby that has K through 12 in it. Amen. I agree, hun. And sorry, I don't mean to squall on you guys. I really don't. But y'all don't understand. I don't know what I'd do if something happened to one of my babies. Well, and yeah, and I feel like they do too. But they say there was one mom who's friends with my oldest son said she wanted to go pick up her kids, and her husband told her no, because he says it was crazy that all these dang parents want to run to the school and pick up their kids when that would cause a bigger target for anybody that wanted to do that than if they just left them locked up in the school. Thank you, Mama Bear. I appreciate it. Thank all of you guys. Just worried, guys. You're kidding me. Celine Dion has a transgender clothing line for babies and toddlers. Lord of mercy. Lord help them. They do not know what they're doing. I'm not apologizing for wanting to protect my kids and my grandkids. I do apologize for squalling though. Yeah, that's what I was telling my son too. Of course, let me tell you something. My son and son-in-law, they were both up our school, honey. They were getting their daughter. But yeah, they ain't nobody gonna stop me from going to get. When 9/11 happened, guys, I went to the schools and got my kids and took them with me. My youngest son had a dentist appointment that day in Knoxville, and I went and picked all my kids up from school, pulled them out of school, and said, "You're going with me. That y'all staying here with me." None, I feel your pain and worry. We are living in a world of suffering, and we are all being affected. Pray for all those kids and teachers who are in the fear right now. I do want to give a shout out to I forget what her name is. I can't pronounce. I can't remember what her name is, but she's friends with Killer Looks. If you're in here, not Killer Looks, but the girl or whoever it is. Thank you guys. They sent me some pictures and stuff and information about Clyda Trent and Sonia and her husband, Don's sister, and his brother-in-law. I greatly appreciate it. Killer Look said that once I get my, or he didn't say that, but I said once I get my internet straightened out where I know I'm not going to be cutting in and out, I'm going to invite Killer Looks to come up on panel with me. Especially if I can make good friends with him. And because I'm going to be going up, I think somebody told me that it was Cam and Killer Looks going up against each other. And then I'll have to go up against whoever wins out of that game over on John Davis's channel. It don't have anything to do with violent video games. I mean, yes, they do get out of hand. Yes, they are horrific. They're very graphic. But people, if y'all will remember back in the day, hang on one second. I think somebody's here. Biscuit, shut up. Like I was saying, guys, back in the day, you had kids who actually went out with real pew-pews in their backyard and target practiced with them. You had kids, we're talking little kids too, that took their own pew-pews that they owned and would go out in the woods and hunt. Well, that didn't turn any of them into, cereals. You know what I'm talking about. That didn't cause them, and that was real pew-pews with real, red rum of animals, and didn't turn any of them into it. So tell me, thank you, Versi. Tell me how a video game could put it in their head that it would make it all right. Yes, John Davis and Brandy are very awesome. I agree 100%. Trust me, I'm very happy to call them friends. It desensitizes them and adds influence of social lazy parenting. Well, true. Instead of the video games, they could, actually the parents could actually get off their butts and take their kids to the park to play ball, or, put them in sports and actually go to the sports programs with them. Shoot, they could just get out in the yard and play with them themselves. It is lazy parenting. I agree. My kids and grands have been taught to use firearms responsibly, beginning with the BB guns. Mine were too, honey. You know how? You know how mine were taught to use firearms responsibly? They wasn't none allowed in my house for no reason. Now, I was raised around them. I was taught how to use them. I was taught responsibility with them. But no, I didn't want them in my house. No, I wasn't taking no chances. Good morning, Miss Robin. I really don't understand what is going on in this world. Active shooters last night in Bristol, Virginia, possibly gang related. Horrible. Well, they're saying it was a gang of girls and guys that made the threat towards Cocke County schools today, but it was supposed to be students that are in the schools. Right. Lazy parenting by not recognizing there's a problem. No, actually, the lazy parenting starts out with you didn't pay attention to your child when they were young enough and you didn't influence them the right way. You let somebody else raise your kid, whether it's the TV or a babysitter or the teachers at school or whomever. Our border needs to be locked down tight. Other countries don't have open borders. Yep. The ones that are in, I don't know who it is supposed to be in Cocke County, what gangs it is. It just says it's a gang of girls and guys. But like I said, they're supposed to be students in the school. So I don't know who it's supposed to be or where they come from. I don't know. I know I'm worried sick. Just waiting on any phone call. Okay, hold up. I'm hearing all the news about the guy with the guns, but I had not heard about the school stuff. It's getting to be like the Wild West around here. Are you in Newport, sweetheart? Hang on, guys. Hey, I'm live. Can I put you on speaker? What are you telling me?
It's Hang on. Cocke County Mayor Rob Mathis, and he's posting updates.
Rob Mathis, the mayor?
Yeah, but he's moving that way.
My way?
His last update was an hour ago, and he was moving across through Castle Heights, right there across from Irish Cut, that subdivision up the hill.
Yeah.
So, yeah, kind of your way if he keeps going through the woods.
Okay.
I'm just saying, Rob Mathis said, got neighboring counties, TBI, U.S. Marshals Service, the FBI, everybody locked down. If you're in that area, lock down your house and prepare home defenses.
Son of a bitch.
But apparently the girl survived and said Gary is so flacked out of his head that he don't know what's happening.
Oh, jeez. Have we heard anything about the schools yet?
No.
All right. I love you, son. Let me jump off here. I'm going to call Logan and Brandy next door and tell them, okay?
Okay. I mean, I'm not trying to worry you or nothing, but just Cocke County Mayor Rob Mathis on Facebook.
Okay. I love you, son.
I love you. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye, babe. Lord. Guys, hang on one second. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I was just trying to let them know. Oh, jeez. Uh, I'm not going to say what could happen next. I'm not going to say that. Nana, I'm a county over from Cocke County, and they have told us all to be on the lookout. You're in Jefferson County? I'm going to try to be safe, Janie. I promise, hon. If you get through 6 German on my property, then you can meet Mr. Smith, Mrs. Smith, and the whole damn Smith family and more. You're in Greene County? Okay. I think you said that a minute ago. I forgot. It probably won't come to it. I've only ever had somebody that escaped prison knock on my door one time. That was when my kids were little. And they had a massive manhunt out looking for him, and came in because I worked right next door to where I lived, and they had been looking for him all day, TBI and all of them. And then that evening when I got off work and I went home, my kids and my mom was there, and somebody knocked on my back door, and I go, and I'd never met this man before in my life, but he knocked on my door, and I opened the door up and recognized who he was, and he's asking for my husband. I'm like, oh, Jesus. I was like, he's not here. He's at work. And I went back because I didn't have a phone at the time. I went back next door to where I worked and had to call him and let him know that he had been there. And they called my husband and made my husband come home. I know, honey, it's a natural reaction when you get upset, but I just think it shows weakness. I mean, I know everybody has to do it, and from time to time it's fine, but I don't know. Lord mercy. Guys, I appreciate you coming hanging out with me. I really, 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 really do. Listen, I really like John's games. And y'all know, well, most of you, the ones that were around back then, I used to do game night on my other channel. And we would listen to music and stuff like that. And then for whatever reason, I just quit doing it. Um, anyways, I was thinking about doing not specifically the game that John's doing, but doing a game. What do y'all think? I mean, we got to have some time of laughter and something. We've got to have some kind of break. I'm telling my grandbabies that their dad said he loves them. And checking to see if they're at home yet. This is the 3 that were locked down in school. Their mom texted me and said that they're okay, but she didn't tell me if they were at home or where they were at. Right, this day and time, they will. And you know what's even worse is if somebody breaks in your house and you do that to them, you can be charged. Ain't that some crap? I know of a great channel for karaoke on Friday nights if anyone wants to join in. Well, you're more than welcome to put their link up there, hon. That's fine. Sounds like these darn cats are talking. One of them's in heat and the other one's a boy. We have not had 2 days. It's been constant 2 days. Them running all over this house. Thank you, Kimberly Bryant. I'm so sorry, guys. I listened to that this morning, and I listened to it this morning, and I'm so sorry it was cutting out so bad like that. I will have her do a one, and I will play it on my channel so that y'all can hear better than what was last night. I think she'll do it for me now. She's gotten over her stage fright a little bit. Yes, kittens soon. Unfortunately, anybody want a kitten? I'll send it through the mail. Oh, jeez. There's 3 cats here. They belong to Selena, my granddaughter. Oh, we don't need no more cats. None. I have pew-pews in my house. My husband hunts a lot, and when he can, we keep them locked in his safe, and the little one is all I have trigger looks. It should be the law if you ask me. I know. Linda Vasky. Sorry, Vasky. There's a guy on the loose pew-pewing. They're trying to catch him. A cop's been shot. His girlfriend was shot in a shootout, and he had evidently cut her tongue out this morning. And this is all in attempts. I don't know if I told y'all this or not, but this is all in attempts to keep from going back to prison. And then separate from that, there was warnings sent out last night to several people over Instagram or Snapchat or whatever it was, that there was a group of kids that there was going to be a mass pew-pewing all over Cocke County in all the schools. And it didn't necessarily going to be happening today. It could be today, it could be Monday, or it could be when you least expect it. But that it was going to happen, and that the only mercy they were going to show was the warning they sent out last night. Here in Cocke County, I'm sure there are. The one school that I know of for a fact is the one that my youngest granddaughter was at. My son went and got her from school, and he said there was a cop at every single door. Nobody's getting in or out of that school. And it just so happens the sheriff of our town now, his dad used to be the principal of that school, and the sheriff used to go to school there. So all my kids went to school there. All my grandkids have went to school there. This guy's dangerous. Wait a minute. Hold up. This guy's dangerous. He's already done and has nothing to lose at this point. Right. Exactly. But that was evidently the whole thing, was he had done something where he was going to be going back to prison. And that's what he was running around saying. He wasn't going to go back. They were going to send him back. And this was in the attempts to keep from. He said he would rather die than go back to prison. And evidently that's what he's trying to make happen. But I guess once he got it started, he just changed his mind, and now he's running from them. My daughter rescued 3 dogs and a cat, enough for me. My grandson is in high school, and a kid said he was going to do that. He was suspended. How scary. Yeah, well, the thing about it is this is supposed to be a whole group, boys and girls. Nobody knows who they are. Nobody knows what school they're in. And like I said, we have like 7 elementary, middle schools, basically, and then 1 high school. And then in Cosby, we have a school that's 12 to K, or K to 12, all in one building. So okay, 20 minutes ago, Cocke County Sheriff Office, all schools are safe and law enforcement located in every school. Okay. That my daughter-in-law just well, I say she's my daughter-in-law. She's the mother of my grandkids, even though they're not together anymore. She had just, that was what she was doing, was texting me and telling me my grandkids are okay, which I need to text my son and let him know. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to go quiet on you guys. I just have to let him know. Oh, Lord. Wow. Unbelievable. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to go quiet on you. I thank you all so much for sitting here with me and just talking to me. Hang on, I gotta get up and lock the door now. Master has spoken. My son texts me back. I say master. I'm playing when I say that, guys. My son is very, very, very protective. Well, all my kids are. Trust me, I do not want to hear my son's mouth if he was to walk in that door and it was not locked. It appears that another large shipment of heroin has hit the streets in the Tri-Cities. Jeez. Yes, our kids do have too much to deal with. Backpacks are now available in bulletproof fabric for kids. No, sweetheart, I don't have a baseball bat. I don't have crap here. Butcher knife, that's it. Oh. I have a 4-foot tall, very heavy metal candelabra type deal. What's this? If not bad enough, we got a message an hour ago. Last 48 hours have shown a surge of drug overdoses and violent crimes. Wow. Wasp spray. Yeah, I might have some of that. Oh, Lord, guys. I can't believe y'all are sitting here babysitting me just because I'm worried and stressed. I greatly love and appreciate each and every one of you for doing it, though. I just hate sitting here by myself, you know. Hopefully it won't take 3 strikes to put him out. Well, honey, if he's that messed up that he has cut his girlfriend's tongue out, if he is so messed up that they're calling in the FBI and TBI and the U.S. Marshals and they're telling you to get your home defenses ready, this dude's evidently pretty messed up. And I don't think 3 whacks is going to take him out. Yeah, my dog barks at everything too. The only problem is she's a Chihuahua. Nana, we love and care about you. You have no reason to ever apologize. Well, thank you, Robin. I appreciate that, hon. I'm assuming he's on foot, honey. I don't know. I don't know. That nobody's said. Nobody has said one way or the other. Hang on a second. My sister called a while ago, going worrying to death. I'll call and ask her. She's watching every bit of the news. Hello. Hey, Discovery. Hey, hon. Hey, have you heard is he on? I'm live, by the way. So, have you heard if he's on foot or in a car?
On foot, last I heard.
Well, they're evidently, John Glenn said it on the news. It said that he's headed this direction, and they've called in the FBI, TBI, U.S. Marshals, and everybody's supposed to lock down their doors and windows and have their home defenses ready.
Yeah, they say if you see anything suspicious, call 911. Do not engage the suspect.
Yeah. I just did somebody asking Chad if he was on foot or had a car, and I didn't know because
He had a car, and they got after him in a car, and then he left the car, and they was chasing him on foot. Last I heard.
You know, a cop got shot, right?
Yeah, yeah.
His girlfriend got shot.
Yeah, I heard that somebody got killed at high school.
At the high school.
That's what I heard. Now, whether it's true or not, I don't know.
Well, they've supposedly cleared the schools. They've got cops at all the schools, but the kids are supposed to be fine.
It's just somebody said that on Facebook. You never know, people lie.
Right, but I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I'm going to share the screen with you guys. This is what he looks like. Wait a minute. I got to do this. Where present? Is it present now? I haven't done it since we got that new thing. Okay, share. I hope you guys can see it. That's him. Fugitive wanted for violation of parole. TBI release said he should be considered armed and dangerous. fugitive in Cocke County is ongoing Friday morning, according to the sheriff's office. Residents are asked to shelter in their locked homes. Tennessee Bureau of Investigation say Gary Ball is wanted on violation of parole and should be considered armed and dangerous. Sheriff's departments are searching for him in the area of Highway 2570, Cedarwood Veterinary Clinic near Castle Heights. Road closures. Wow. This is a developing story. That's a big section of road to be closed down, isn't it? I don't know if y'all could see that or not. No, he didn't shoot his girlfriend. The cops did. They were trying to shoot him. They were trying to hit him, and they hit his girlfriend. And it's not funny, but it is. But when I told my son, he was the one who had just told me, my oldest son, he had just told me that. And I was telling him that allegedly he had cut out his girlfriend's tongue this morning. And he said, well, no wonder she got shot, because she couldn't holler and tell him, no, that it was her. I know that's morbid humor, but hopefully I'll be okay, honey. Maybe he's already broke in somewhere. Maybe. Evidently, yes, she is. Yes, he did. He shot the police officer. I don't know if he lived or not. I don't know. I mean, I would fuss about CJ, that's the sheriff. I would fuss about him not texting me back, but I guess he might be a little bit busy. You think? Yeah, he's not even looked at where I texted him on Messenger. Okay, Robin, I will absolutely do that. Just if I go out or whatever, guys, Robin will keep you guys. Rockin' Robin will keep you guys entertained. Somehow she'll keep you entertained, or y'all can keep each other entertained. Lord. I wish I had one of my babies here singing for me. Genevieve, are you still in here? Genevieve. If you don't answer me, I'm just going to call you on the phone. Well, she didn't believe me. She should have answered me. That's all I can say. She's not going to answer either. Genevieve, you are in so much trouble. I was going to make her come up here and sing for us, guys. I love music. Well, she was in here earlier. She may have left. She's probably busy. She's probably at the office. She owns her own business, so. And she's one of them people that's got like 5 million jobs. She's a preacher or she's a minister. I don't know if you can call them a preacher if they don't actually preach in a church. So she's a licensed minister. And she's a child advocacy person. She does a lot of work for children. That is a horrible way to go. And the bad thing about it is that, like I said, these people are, these kids, I call them kids, they're grown people. My kids are grown people. This guy that they're running around trying to find, who is hurting people and shooting people, is a kid that went to school with my kid. He was friends. And that girl that died was friends of my daughter's. Hello, Lisa Jones. We're glad to have you here, hon. Please make yourself welcome. Make yourself at home, however you want to say it. Yeah, she has it. Yeah, she has a channel too. Yeah, she does. I'm trying not to second to no one. I really am trying not to. I'm trying not to squall or be upset or worried. It'd be one thing if it was just one thing, you know, but hello, Phil Doctor. I've never seen you in here, hon. Oh, okay. Where's this at? Cocke County. It's where I live. Last report, he's headed my direction. Oh, yeah. Robin, do you have Genevieve's link? If not, I can go hunt it up. Oh, you already dropped it. Well, it's right above you, Mama Bear. And if you go back, I don't know how long you've been with me, Mama Bear, but if you go back and listen to some of my lives, say back in July and August, June, somewhere in there, Genevieve was on my channel a lot, and she would sing for us. But she does like the old mountain songs, that kind of singing, like June Carter Cash would sing, you know, that kind of stuff, like Loretta Lynn, Tanya Tucker type voice. I seen you dropped it, sweetheart. I don't know why I thought I had to tell you. Yeah, evidently it is on the news, but I don't get local channels or anything here, so I can't watch it. So I don't know what's going on until somebody calls me. Yeah, it's daylight here. Thank you, Bonnie Bailey. I appreciate that, honey. I know I sound like a big baby. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound like a baby, guys. I really don't. But I am the baby of my family, and I have always been took care of. So, dear Lord, I'm asking you to please be with Nana and everyone involved in this crazy world. Keep Nana safe. In Jesus' name I pray. Thank you. I mean, y'all, I know it sounds silly, but y'all have to understand. it wasn't too long ago when my sister, well, actually, she probably would still do it. If we're riding in a car and she's driving and she stops too fast, she'll still throw her hand up in front of me, like she's going to stop me from going into the dash or something. And it's only been like maybe 10 years ago that she stopped trying to grab my hand if we were walking together and started across the highway. Now that's being babied a little bit. But it goes both ways, because any of my brothers and sisters, anytime they ever got in any kind of trouble or needed anything, they always come to me. Well, there's nothing wrong with being an old soul, sweetheart. Not one thing at all wrong with it. Wax won't take him out. He's high. They feel no pain, right? I know, honey. It sure is. I honestly, truly believe that. I really do. I love Tammy Wynette. Yep. Now, I don't know if you know this, Teresa, but her real name was Wynette Bird. And they changed it to Tammy Wynette for a stage name. Do I have a razor? No. Yeah, a Bic razor, the throwaway little plastic crap. I got scissors and a hammer, though. What town is this, please? Shared, and they are asking. It's Cocke County or Newport, Tennessee. Cocke County, Tennessee. Cosby is included in Cocke County. And little history lesson, Cosby is the moonshine capital of the world. Any more identifiable information would be the home where Popcorn Sutton lived. He was a famous moonshiner. They sell Popcorn Sutton moonshine all over the place now. Oh, well, thank you, Mama Bear. And I do try to be for anybody that needs me. Oh, Teresa, you're not an old soul just because you're 60, sweetheart. I'm so sorry and pray. None. I was at work one day and my co-worker's husband came in and pew-pewed his wife 3 times and then got himself. She survived. Well, thank the Lord she survived. I do too. Hey, let me tell you something, Mama Bear. I am a margarita. I love margaritas. Like if I go out to dinner somewhere and I order a drink out in the restaurant or whatever, I always order margaritas. But let me tell you something. What's better than a regular margarita with tequila in it, because I'm a tequila person, is a moonshine margarita. You've got to try one of those. Old Popcorn Sutton, yep. Old Popcorn Sutton. You like moonshine margaritas too? Oh, well, thank you. There's the news link, guys. Oh, Lord. Yeah, there you go, Eddie. While Miss Christola, who was my head mod, I mean, she still is. Her place will always have a place here. But while she's not with us and she's taking care of her family and stuff, Miss Robin is my head mod. So most of the time she's about as good as Christola was. I don't even have to say the link or the name or anything, and she's got it up and running. Let's go to Margaritaville. Well, it's just right down the road, darling. Thank you, Kimberly. She says, no, it's normal to be afraid and sad and angry at all at the same time. Well, hello, new here. Says, I'm new here. I think you're hurting for all the lost souls in this world. Prayers for all. Thank you, sweetheart. I went to Tennessee with my dance group. We were filming, and my husband came in and said somebody was selling moonshine out of their truck in the back. He tried it. He said, never again. Well, there is a reason why they call it white lightning. I love you too, Robin, and I'm so glad I didn't take your wrench when you told me to. I hope you know that. I love the salt on the rim, honey. Trust me. It's not a margarita if you ain't got the salt. I'm going to try and figure out all the and so on in those emails. If I figure out anything, I'll email it to you. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate it. I'm just telling y'all, I have never seen it. Either the dude's really old and he's senile, or the dude's really old and is telling the truth. Ex-CIA agent, and you know the strange thing about it is, go online and look up the name. I know I didn't post the name. I know I took it. But if you'll go back to the earlier part of this live, back when I said I couldn't dox anybody, when I was talking to Corey, if y'all will go look up that name, you will find some interesting people with that name in interesting places that they worked and used to work. That's why I say we have got to dig and find out where those emails actually came from. Hello, is it Recon? It's Cocke County, sweetheart. Newport. Do you know anything about Summer Wells' case? If you know about Summer Wells' case, Candace was staying in Jefferson City and just took Don B to court in Jefferson City. Well, Cocke County or Newport is literally butts right up against Jefferson County. If that helps any. I don't know if that helps. Okay. Genevieve answered me. She's on the phone with a SA investigator, so she can't talk right now. Hi, Lisa, honey. It was just a pop-up because I was freaking out. Selena was here, and then she had to go to work, so I just freaked. I think there's something up with those emails too. And I definitely want this email to be, this video that he sent me looked at by somebody. And I would show it to you if I could, but if he's right, then it would tip some people off, and we don't want that. My son texted me wanting to know if I'm okay. Yeah, honey, I'm okay. I'm just upset and worried, and you came in late. Oh Lord. 2 incidences in Cocke County. One, there was a gang that threatened countywide school pew-pewing, and I had 3 grandkids locked down in school all day today, and because of that. But they also said that the threat could carry out through Monday or whenever it's convenient for them. And then we have a shooter on the loose in Cocke County, which happens to be old friends with one of my kids, and his girlfriend got pew-pewed by the cops, and she's old friends with my daughter, and he's still on the loose and out of his head. He evidently cut her tongue out this morning, and he has hit a cop, and evidently he's heading my direction, Lisa. And they're bringing in U.S. Marshals and FBI and TBI and telling everybody to lock down and have home defenses ready if he shows up. And I'm just, nerves are shot. Hi, Autumn. Good to see you in here, hon. I haven't seen you in a while. It says, I've been watching live on my TV for the past hour, and I just wanted to say hello, and I hope you are feeling better. Yes, sweetheart, I am. Thank you. You used to live in Hot Springs, Teresa? And we went to Newport shopping, yeah. And for the people who don't know, Hot Springs is a vacation spot in North Carolina. I mean, it's a town. You can actually live in it too, but it has hot springs, mineral springs that you can go and rent and stay, and it's just right outside of Newport. No, honey, everybody's not made it home safe yet. Kids are still at school, although they do have officers at all the schools. They have been cleared, but they're not sending the kids home. And the other incident, he's still running rampant, and they haven't caught him yet. Stay safe. What state are you in? I was born in South Carolina, but live in Vermont. This is in Tennessee, sweetheart. No, they're just having us locked down in place, honey, in our homes. Those emails is probably a very big clue. Thank you, TT. I appreciate that, hon. I lived 47 years and actually went over there yesterday for my cousin's funeral. Really? I'm showing them to my son-in-law. He has been in the military and police. He's now over the IT department of our utility company. Those codes are weird. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate you finally saying that, because every time I bring it up to somebody else, they just laugh. Basically laugh. I'm not going to say they laugh at me, but they make fun of me basically for me saying that something's odd about those codes at the bottom of those emails. But you don't, when you have somebody traveling in an airplane and they send you an email, I don't think it really is supposed to say, hey, this person's traveling. But that one did. It said in transit. That's odd. You don't get that. Hello, Auntie M. Good to see you. No, baby. I've got a 4-foot tall candle opera type deal, you know, that you put the great big old fat candles on. I guess it would have been used at like a funeral or a wedding, not a funeral, a wedding or something like that, but it's really heavy and metal. You can get some swing out of it, put it that way. I got a hammer. It's laying here, not because I got it, but just because it was laying on the kitchen counter. Your grandkids are fine. The school is okay. You got to take care of yourself. I am, sweetheart. That's what I got on here and yelled at you guys for. Get my mind off things. Yeah, I tell him every single day, thank you. Recon, male or female, if you don't mind me asking? And if you do mind me asking, you can say binary toaster oven. I don't care. I just don't want to misspeak. My uncle was in the military, and I have a cousin that's a deputy in Cocke County, and that's who I was going to ask also. Well, get it figured out, hopefully. Hopefully, yes. And if your uncle or cousin or whoever it is, cousin, is in Cocke County, that's not too far away from Rogersville, is it? I don't think it is, if I'm thinking of the right place. See if he wants to take a look at this video and see if he knows where it might be. You are a man. Okay. Well, I wasn't trying to offend anybody, but I don't like to misspeak. And I'm not talking, Lord, I'm not meaning this either, but I don't. When I say misspeak, I'm not talking about this, that, them, all that crap. I'm talking about I don't want to call you a woman if you're a man and a man if you're a woman kind of thing. What about the codes? About 45 minutes and you'll ask him, okay. A toaster, yeah, a binary toaster oven. That's how I'm identified as in Denver, Colorado, and on the U.S. Census now since last year, or whenever they did them last. Because it was an older guy that was doing the census, and he's like, I'm really sorry that I have to ask you this question, but what do you identify as? And I told him the story of Denver and when I was up there and what they asked me there. My youngest grandson used to run around when he was about 10 saying, I'm a binary toaster oven. And so they asked me at the hospital in Denver, and I just got smart with them and said, I'm a binary toaster oven. They actually put it down. So when they did the census, I was telling the old guy what happened in Denver. And so he wrote it down on my U.S. Census. And then proceeded to ask me what my son identified as. And I just started laughing, and he said, well, I guess we would identify him as a toaster if you're a binary toaster oven. So my son's a toaster, and I'm a toaster oven. Back in the 70s, we were in a bowling league at Newport. And gosh, we cruised around Newport about every Saturday night. Do you remember the drive-in? Oh, yes, honey, with the Woodso. Yes. Do you remember sneaking people in? That was half the fun of going to the movies, was see how many people you could stick in the back of in the trunk of the car to sneak into the movies. Yes, he is, Recon. Hi, Genevieve. You're live, so or I'm still live, so
How are you?
Yeah.
Call me when you're done.
Well, no, what I was wanting from you was because I was going to tell you I'm okay now, but I was scrolling a minute ago and I was trying to get it off my mind. And I wanted you to get up here and sing for me.
Want me to sing for you?
Yes. You could sing right there if you wanted to for me.
Have you got me live?
Well, I'm live. I don't got you live, but I'm live. They can hear you.
Oh, Lord. Well, so you called me to get me to sing on your show.
Yes, ma'am.
Good fall. I don't know if I can. What do you want done?
I don't care anything, just to get my mind off all this crap.
Oh, you're just wanting to de-stress before you end your show.
Yeah, that and then the guys on his way this direction, they've evidently called in U.S. Marshals and all that stuff, and they're telling people to get your home defenses ready and locked down. And I'm by myself, Genevieve.
Let me get in there and drop a link.
All right, babe. Thank you.
Bye. All right.
Everybody treats me like a baby. See, I get what I want. I love her to death. And I don't mean to act like a baby. I'm just saying. But I hope you guys enjoy her singing as much as I do. She is a really good singer. It just helps me to de-stress. And because I can't play music while I'm talking to you guys, or I'll get... Yes, Recon, thank you for your service, hon. Yeah, because trust me, you all need, kudos, because sorry to say it, but I don't know if I could do the job y'all do. I couldn't. Right, the government wants to take away our weapons. And see, I don't believe in that. The code's at the bottom of the emails. Reminds me of TA, the truck stop. Hubby says you can actually change your keyboard to make any symbol you want. Apps out there for that. Well, all the symbols that's at the bottom, that's just asterisks and the little arrow up thingies. But it's not that. It's just the fact that it does give. No, he's not. He's not. He's still alive and on the move. You can make all those symbols on your keyboard. It's just the fact that it's coming after the emails, and it's not the same thing. It's not like he's putting the same thing in. It's changing every time. Like when he says he's on the airplane coming from Canada, on the plane that he inherited from his dad. I think it's that one that says he's in transit. Hello, Miss Genevieve.
Well, hello, darlings. How are you?
We're doing better now.
We are.
Yes, we are.
I had to tune out. Somebody to send me a message and says, "Get back over here." Yeah, that's important.
Yes.
So we just need to de-stress a little bit.
Yes, ma'am. Some of your older, more folksy stuff. Can we do that?
Yeah, I can't see chat, so you're gonna. Well, wait a minute. Let me see if I can.
Hang on a minute. I gotta go grab my cord. My computer's about to die.
Well, don't let that thing die.
Yeah, we don't want to let the computer die. We just now got you on here so you can sing for me again, because it's been a while. Alrighty, we're good.
I'm trying to pull up comments. I can't see the comments. There they are. Hey, Mama Bear. I was just looking at your chat now that I've got it. We got an update, Shooter, because I had to tune out for a little bit.
They just the fact that the schools have been cleared and they have officers in every school. But now my sister said she's seen something on Facebook where they said somebody was hurt at the school. The shooter is still running loose, evidently heading this direction. My son said that they've got brought in U.S. Where'd you go? Hang on and I'll drop it again for you. There you go. Take the link, child. Genevieve. Stay safe and keep your head on a swivel, everyone. Always, always know your surroundings. That will be the first step to defense. Be aware and God bless. Thank you, Recon. But what I was saying, Genevieve, is they brought in the U.S. Marshals and FBI and TBI and all that good stuff, and they're telling everybody to lock down. And, if you have a pew, get it out.
Now, is this all? Now, which school was it that they went into?
No. 2 separate incidences.
Oh.
I
was just thinking that was.
No, the shooter didn't want to go back to prison. Went on a spree this morning. Evidently, allegedly cut his girlfriend's tongue out and was trying to run from the law. They got into a shootout. He shot a cop. One of the cops shot her on accident. He got loose again. The school thing started last night. They sent out these kids, this gang, whatever it was, sent out messages to certain people and basically said that all the schools in Cocke County were in jeopardy. Could be today, could be Monday, or it could be at least when you least expect it. But the only mercy they were going to show was the messages they sent out last night. And I had 3 kids in school today. Well, I had 4, but John went and got the youngest one. And then I normally have 5, but one of them was sick, so I only had 3. And 3 of them are still at the school, but at least they've got them cleared, supposedly.
I made that comment in your chat earlier when I was tuned in that you got a lot of knuckleheads up. You got knuckleheads everywhere. They're here too. They're everywhere. But then you put in mental health and you put in violence and then you add drugs and alcohol and other chemicals to it. You got a hell of a combination there.
Yeah. I agree.
It's sad and scary, and anybody with a level of humanity, just keep everybody in your prayers. And we're supposed to pray for our enemies too now.
I know. Robin says, Nana, you keep the hammer, the butcher knife, and the candelabra by your side always.
No, the best thing you need is a big lighter and a can of hairspray.
I don't have a can of hairspray.
I
have a pump of spray. The squirt kind. I don't think that's gonna work.
I've got young girls that come to me all the time and they say, we can't have guns. We're not old enough. You don't need a gun. If you're being attacked, reach and grab that lighter and that little $1 can of hairspray off of the trial size section at Walmart and stick a can where you can get to it. And I said, if somebody tries to attack you, light their butts up. I said, it will leave a mark. I promise you.
Right. Thank you. Dago? I think it's pronounced Dago, isn't it? Thank you so much, hon.
Oh, what do you want to sing to kind of de-stress a little bit?
Old folksy something. like songs from the Songmaker. Isn't that the name of it? Songcatcher.
The song
Songmaker.
catcher.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you
you
remember
talking
any
about
of
like
them?
Barbara Allen and Pretty Sarah? When I
Yes.
first come to this country back in 1849. Yeah, that I need the girl. You catch me at the most
Okay.
awkwardest of
Sing.
moments.
Just sing one that you know the words to, or at least most of the words to, without your paperwork.
Well, those lives were mine to love and cherish, to guard and guide along life's way. Oh, God forbid that one should perish, that one at last should go astray. Back through the years with all together, around the place we'd romp and play. So lonesome now, I oftentimes wonder, oh, will they come back home someday? I'm lonesome for my precious children. They live so far away. Oh, can't they hear my calling, calling, and come back home someday? My love I gave them all to cherish. I don't know if I can do that or not, Myra.
Try the one about the tree. Can you do that one?
The tree.
Yeah, it's what was it, your dad's favorite song?
The tree?
Yeah, it may not be the tree that I'm thinking of. What was
Now,
you used
now
to
my
sing?
daddy did write a song, and he did get it copyright, and it's traveling down an old rough road.
Oh well, it don't matter to me. I just want to hear singing.
While traveling down an old rough road one fine and sunny day, I met an old man by the wayside, and he had this to say. Well, I know you're tired and weary as you travel down this road. The way is rough and rocky, and your burden's a heavy load. Now won't you walk this rough old road? Come and take my hand. We'll walk right up those streets of gold and shake his nail-scarred hand. We'll praise him as we go along and raise our voices high for the love he gave for you and me so that we might never die. Well, he told me of a person, one that walked the same old road, one who bore a heavy cross out of his precious love, one that gave his life's blood so that we might be set free. God blessed us with a Savior who gave it all on Calvary. Now won't you walk this rough old road? Come and take my hand. We'll walk right up those streets of gold and shake his nail-scarred hand. We'll praise him as we go along and raise our voices high for the love he gave for you and me so that we might never die. Now that's one my daddy wrote.
Beautiful. That's not the one I was thinking of, but yeah, that's beautiful. I don't know what it is. I can't remember exactly. I think you said you used to sing it in church every Sunday or something. It's really hard for you to sing because
Girl, I've
it's
been
emotional.
um well, I
But like I
can't
said,
see Chad. Is anybody
oh
mentioning anything?
no, they're just saying how much they love the one that you just sang.
um I've got
Thank
the
you guys.
hymnal.
Everybody from Dago's channel, welcome, honey. Come on in. I wasn't trying to ignore you guys. I was just didn't want to interrupt her. Thank you guys for coming. Yeah, just anything,
Just
Genevieve.
anything? Yeah, I mean, I can stick to gospel for a minute.
That's fine.
Gospel always soothes my nerves.
Me too.
Let's see. For some reason, I keep flipping to Old Rugged Cross. Help me out, Mara. Dang.
I don't know one. That one just keeps sticking in my mind.
A
Do something.
tree?
Yeah,
Oh, the hanging tree?
it might be.
Are you coming to the tree? They strung up a man who murdered 3. Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. That one? That's from.
That was from what? Oh no, that's off the movie, ain't it?
Yeah.
No, the one I'm thinking of was a gospel song, but just anything. They're saying they love gospel music, so gospel, please.
Gospel?
Mm-hmm.
Gospel. There's a whole bunch of gospel. Okay. Well, I need to fix my shingles, need to clean out my water drains. I need to paint my mailbox, 'cause you can't even read my name. I could use some brand new curtains. There's a million things I need to do, but I'm gonna move. Well, up there I'm gonna have new neighbors. I might even live next door to John the Baptist. I won't dare turn down my gospel music, and I won't have to mow my lawn. I could stand to see the flowers. There's a million things I plan to do, but I'm gonna move. Well, I'm gonna move to a brand new city. No planes, no trains, no cars, no high-toned sound of a siren, no bad news, booze, nor bars. Gonna leave my windows open. Everything's gonna be brand new. Well, I'm gonna move. That one?
Yep. Okay, we got the Joshua Tree and I'll Fly Away.
I don't know about the Joshua Tree. I don't know that one. Let's see.
Nano of
Out of
7
all
says
the.
you have a beautiful voice.
Well, thank you, sweetheart. Well, some glad morning when this life is o'er, I'll fly away to a land on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. Mickey, well, I'm just singing from memory on that one. I ain't got the words.
Well, I don't care. Just sing anything. It don't have to be country. It don't have to be gospel. Just sing. You know, Jolene?
No, I don't have the words to it.
Nano
Goodness,
7 says she loves your daddy's song.
Well, thank you. Well, I'll have to clip it and play it for him. I might get in trouble for it.
Why?
It's just I don't do a whole lot of my daddy stuff.
Oh. Lisa Renee said that gave her goosebumps.
Which one? I've got goosebumps because I'm put on the spot.
Hey, you ought to feel sorry for my granddaughter last night. I had said something to her. I knew she wasn't going to sing though, but then somebody told her, "Oh, come on and sing for Summer." Oops. So, first time in front of anybody besides family, and she sang. Of course, my Wi-Fi was cutting in and out, but you could still tell how good she could sing. Mama Bear says, my 2-year-old's in love with your voice. He came over and laid his head down on me and started humming. Oh, Genevieve.
That's sweet. Well, here's one I like to do.
Okay.
I am dwelling on the mountain where the golden done sunlight gleams o'er a land of wondrous beauty, far exceeds my fondest dreams, where the air is pure ethereal, laden with a breath of flowers. They are blooming by the fountain, 'neath the amaranthum bowers. I can see far down the mountain where I wandered weary years, often hindered on my journey by the ghost of doubts and fears, broken vows and disappointments, thickly sprinkled all the way. But the Spirit led unnerving to the land I hold today. That's a long song.
That's pretty. You have a request for Amazing Grace.
Okay. Let me find it. I got it. I got it all. Hold on. I know it, but I know I'd much rather have something to reference to. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. Ooh. 'Tis grace hath brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no last days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. You know, you really caught me off guard.
It's okay. Thank you for coming and singing for me.
You're welcome.
It does ease a body's soul, don't it? Or it does mine anyways. Lord, Lord. You still what, honey? Genevieve.
I'm here, hon. You got me choked up now. Oh, me. There's now you got me thinking. I think we got a whole lot of other people thinking.
Wow.
Y'all can go to my playlist on my channel, my gospel. I've got gospel playlist if y'all want to hear some of my favorites.
Is it you singing?
No. Nope.
Then why
Just
would
some
we
of
go
my
listen?
favorites.
Don't be
Oh.
silly.
Oh, they tell me of a home far beyond the skies. Oh, they tell me of a home far away. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day. Oh, the land of cloudless day. Oh, the land of an unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day.
So pretty.
I am a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe. There is no sickness, toil, nor danger in that bright world to which I go. I'm going there to meet my Father. I'm going there, no more to roam. I am just going over Jordan. I am just going over home. I know dark clouds will hover o'er me. I know my pathway is rough and steep, where weary eyes. Wait a minute, I messed that up, guys. I got sidetracked. There's a phone ringing in the background. I so apologize.
You're fine. We were all enjoying it.
I haven't made it to my office yet. I'm just kind of resting at home.
Hello, Sassy Brenda. Welcome, hon. Cloudy Ann.
Hey, yeah, I'm just now seeing it. I don't know what happened. There was a delay on the chat popping up for my end.
Huh.
Oh, Sec 2 number 1 likes Wayfaring Stranger. That is
Yeah,
good.
it's second to no one. It took me a
Second
little
to no
while.
one. Yeah, now I see it.
It took me a while to get that one too, but I finally figured it out.
We got it figured out now. Okay, we got it.
Rock and
Karen.
Robin says you're awesome, Genevieve.
Oh, thank you, darling. Out on the hills of glory land, so happy and free at God's right hand, they tell of a place of marvelous grace on heaven's bright shore. Pilgrims on earth someday will go to live in that home forevermore, trusting in Him who died for our sins and rose from the grave. On heaven's bright shore, there'll be no more dying, not one little grave in all that fair land. Not even a tear will dim the eyes, and no one up there will say goodbye. Just trusting in Him who died for our sins and rose from the grave. Yeah, that's another good one.
Now I got a question for you. Are you a practicing minister, or are you just a licensed minister?
It depends on how you look at it. I am not a preacher. I'm not a preacher. I am in no position to claim being a pastor or a preacher. But as far as a minister goes, I do apply my beliefs and what I do to help others and minister to them.
Right. That's what I said when I was talking about you a minute ago.
Yeah.
I was talking about 500 jobs. I said I couldn't say you're a preacher because I don't think you preach, but you are a minister.
I do. Like I said, I just use my life experience and what God puts on me, and I wanted to be lawful and legal and doing certain things, so I became an ordained minister so that I could be recognized as somebody that people could come to.
Yes, honey, she knows about those. That's what she when she was in here earlier, she was telling me if I would send them to her, she was gonna try to defrag them, decode them, do something.
That what you were reading earlier from that email sounds like somebody was copying and pasting from text messages and messenger messages and email.
Yeah, but no, I put out a video last night. Finally got it out last night, Genevieve. It's all there's 17. I won't say it's every email he sent to me, but it's 17 emails that guy sent to me about Summer and where he thinks she might be at and stuff. It's all on a video that I put out. It finally got out last night after 2:00. I started uploading it at 4:00 yesterday.
Goodness, I'll have to go back and go through it.
Yeah, but it's got every text message or email, should I say, that he sent me. And I'm like I said on the video, and I said on my live yesterday, the plain and simple fact is there's so much stuff in there. Yes, there's a lot of it. People could say, oh, he's just crazy and you can't pay no attention. He's probably sitting in a Looney Tune somewhere. But there's a lot in there that could be verified. I mean, it would have to be verified by law enforcement, but it could be verified. Hold up. Hang on a second. Dang it. It didn't pop up there. I think it said he's been captured, guys. Hang on, I called my son to find out. I think it said TBI caught him.
Good.
But when I tried to do it, it went to the old news thing. Hey, something just popped up. I think they said they caught him. Have you heard?
I was just about to call you.
They did catch him?
Yeah, the Cocke County Emergency Management just showed it.
Okay.
The suspect is in custody.
Okay, good. Do you know where they caught him at?
I don't.
Okay. All right, baby. I appreciate it. I love you, son.
I love you. I'll talk to you later.
Tell Jason the baby I love him.
I will.
All right, bye, son. Well, thank you all for sitting with me and babysitting me.
Well, they got him.
Yes, they got him. Thank goodness. Could David D be just put the C to hide? He had a pilot's license, I think. Oh, wow. No, this guy, well, I mean, I can't say that it's not David Dodson, but I don't think it's David Dodson. The C part, which, like I said, if y'all go back to the beginning of this, somebody asked me, could it be this person? And I was like, I don't want to dox anybody. So, but that person has evidently been being thrown out of chat since the Summer Wells cases began. Nobody will listen to him. Nobody will hear him out. Nobody. And he has tried and tried and tried with everybody. And even Prayer Garden has thrown him out of her chat. The only
What does he
people
do? Get in there just rambling out information and people just want to automatically be judgmental of someone?
I guess. Yeah.
And all
Yeah,
he's
I
doing
don't.
is looking for a platform to get his information out there.
Right.
We've seen this happen a lot.
And like I said, the only people I think that has listened to him or heard him out at least is me and Smiley Stories.
Oh, I want to ask you something, but I want you to be careful on how you answer it on live.
Okay.
Do you have an ID on him?
What do you mean? I
Do
have a
you know
full
who he
name.
is? Okay.
No, I don't. I have a full name. I have an email address, all that.
Okay.
In those emails, Genevieve, there is an email that was accidentally sent to me, or he may have done it on purpose. I don't know, but for all purposes, we're going to say he accidentally sent it to me. The old man is supposedly going blind, and he has a hard time trying to see, and he says that's why he misspells most of his words, because he can't see the keyboard. But so I think he may have done it on accident, but it was where he was trying to order parts for his plane. Now, he says he inherited an airplane from his dad. His dad was working on Summerwell's case before he passed. I mean, he reads parts out of his dad's journal and everything where his dad was taking notes about Summer's case. He's the one that says that there was a bug in Don's cell and that Don had a cell phone. He talks about recordings that he has with conversations between Jody, Sue, and Candace.
And he's turned all this over.
To me,
Has he turned it over to TBI?
nope. He says TBI won't do shit. Law enforcement won't do shit. And the FBI is too busy. He says, I don't know if it's true or not, Genevieve. He says before Summerwell's case, he was actually solving anywhere from 12 to 20 kids a year, finding them. He says in the emails, whether it's true or not, I don't know. I'm not saying it is. But he says in the emails that when law enforcement gets stuck, they call him in.
Now, something ain't making sense here. You know that we've got some top-notch retired investigators and active investigators in and throughout the United States.
How do we know he's not one of them?
Why in the hell would you come on a YouTube platform on multiple channels to put that information out there?
He's never came up on panel.
If he's this
never.
skilled in this train, he knows how to file this.
I'm just saying. He says he don't trust the law enforcement that's involved.
Well, I don't blame him for that comment. Shit, I've said the same thing. But if he's this skilled, he knows how to file this. And he knows who to file it to.
Right. Hold up. FYI, the fugitive identified by the TBI as Gary Ball, last seen near Highway 2570 near the Cedarwood Veterinary Clinic in Castle Heights area before being taken into custody. Yes, thank you. I don't know. I don't know whether to believe the man or not believe the man, but I would rather take his word for it and then prove him wrong as to blow him off and then later find out that he was right.
Well, I can help him. You can help. We all can help the man. You just got to be careful with it.
I know. And he did send me the information. Okay. I don't know if you've seen Smiley Stories or not, but he has been asking people to please have Candace or Dawn to get in touch with him so he could show them this video. I was thinking it was pictures until he sent it to me this morning. So he could show them this video. because he believes that is where Summer could be. But he wouldn't know for sure unless they can identify the area. And so that's what he's been trying to get everybody to get Candace's attention or Dawn's attention so they could look at it. Well, nobody's done anything except me or Smiley. And I basically blew it off because I can't get a hold of Candace. Smiley actually got out there and was pleading with Candace to get a hold of her or get a hold of this guy, blah, blah, blah. And I finally told him this morning, he says he's going blind. He says he's in poor health. He says he may be joining his dad before long. Please give me your information before something bad happens. And this morning, he sent me the video. So when I get off here, I've got to get it to whomever, FBI, TBI, whoever.
Call me after the show.
Okay. But I'm just saying that's, and also there's another piece. And yes, no, it's not pulling at my heartstrings because I don't believe nobody. I don't trust nobody. But another email he sent me this morning was, he said, all rewards gained or something like that will go to this foundation, basically. And it is a foundation for robotics that helps disabled children walk again. So basically, the way I took it was, if he is right and he finds out where Summer's at and he gets any kind of reward money for it, that's where he's giving the reward money to. Is to a company that helps disabled children walk again. I mean, if the man's telling the truth, he don't need any money. He's got plenty of money. I mean, first time he ever showed up in my chat, he was saying, actually, the first thing he ever said in my chat was, why in heaven's name would my wife get mad at me for using the wrong bathroom? And so we started to, we were everybody was chatting about it. And he said, basically his house has 8 bathrooms. So he really didn't give a shit, what bathroom he used, but evidently his wife does. And then I didn't talk to him again for a long time. Then during the emails back and forth between me and him, he talks about, sorry, I couldn't reply to you sooner. I was actually in air, flying back from Canada in my plane. Well, it's actually my dad's plane that I inherited from him when he passed away.
Do you have, I got to be careful about what I want to ask you because you're live and I forget that sometimes, and I don't need to do that to you. I don't need to do that to nobody. Oh, I've got 1,000 questions.
Well, ask him if I can answer them. I will. I mean,
no, it's not fair to you. It's not fair to me, and it's not fair to this man who's trying to get his voice heard. So I got to be careful with how things are addressed, especially on YouTube.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like I said, everybody wants to blow it off. Everybody wants to just make fun of him and say he's out of his head and blah, blah, blah. Well, I mean, actually right now he's saying that this morning when he was having that email, that's why supposedly that email sounded so stupid, is because he was trying to, another woman that don't speak English was trying to transcribe it. But anyways, he's supposedly in the hospital having surgery on his eyes. I don't know. I don't know what to believe and what not to believe. I mean, come on.
Take a deep breath.
It's just as easy to believe this man as it is to believe Dawn and Candace is innocent.
That's what I'm saying. Just take a deep breath from it. Take a deep breath and sit back and go through it, and don't get over absorbed in what you're looking at. Look at it each line at a time, what he sent you, and we can decipher it and then forward it to whoever needs to see it.
You don't know me. He says, I have family in Cocke County. Where at, hon? What area? Just so you know, I don't know when you got here, but just so you know, all the schools have been cleared for today anyways. All the schools have been cleared. There are officers in every school. And I just found out that the shooter has been apprehended.
Well, that's a relief in itself right there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Especially seeing how evidently he was headed this direction. So, oh, yeah, I need to let my...
Well, darling, I always have fun when I come on your channel, and I appreciate you letting me stay involved. I appreciate you letting me try to sing for folks.
You do, and you sing good.
But
And
I'm
I
going to
greatly
jump off here.
appreciate you doing
It's 1 o'clock here my time, and I'm
Yeah,
still at home, and I need to get something done.
I've been on here for 3 hours. So, hi, Kimberly.
Well,
Kimberly Brummett. Say hello, Kimberly Genevieve.
hi, Kimberly.
Her message is on screen.
I can't see screen. I can see comments where you've got it highlighted, though.
All right.
Cohen. Which Oh, she's talking.
I can't dox people, so I didn't dox anybody in my emails.
No, and I don't even want to make an attempt to make it even seem like I'm trying to dox someone, because that's dangerous. That's dangerous, and it's unfair to everybody in getting themselves involved with something like that. In case y'all didn't know, there's some crazies floating around in this world.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right, guys.
And
I think we're both going to jump off here. Like I said, I've been live for 3 hours now, so I greatly appreciate everybody that came in and sat with me and said prayers for me and prayers with me and prayers for the kids and the community. And they're in Newport. That's where I'm at, is in Newport, hon. Well, just so you know, everything's okay now. Well, it's calmed down for now, should I say. He's in the hospital having surgery on his eyes, but still feels the need to reach out to you about summer. Well, that's because I texted him first thing this morning, hon, saying, why can't you just call and talk to me? I've tried to get him. Thank you, Versi. I've tried to get him to come on my live. I've tried everything under the sun. All he would ever do is text or email me. So I got agitated. And I told him, call me. You know, it's pretty bad if basically you think you're dying off and going blind and you want to hold what you've got to yourself. If you care that much about summer, then tell somebody what you know before something happens to you. That's why the man contacted me this morning.
Yep. Get with me after a while, or forward. You got my email.
Okay, sweetheart.
And let me get in the office, so I've got a system that I can put it to use, and we'll try and decipher what we can and see who we need to contact.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome, darling. Thank you for having me on your show. Thanks everybody who enjoyed listening to me, and just keep the prayers going.
Exactly.
All right, love. Thank y'all.
Love you.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for being in here with us. Thanks for being here with me. Yes, prayers that I'm so glad that he got caught. I mean, I feel bad for whatever he's going through mentally, but there's no need in putting other people in danger. So, guys, I'm going to jump off here. And we'll pray for the kids, pray for the cases, and hopefully we'll hopefully we can bring Summer home soon. Hopefully we can bring them all home soon. King of the Streets. I watch your show sometimes. I've commented on your shows or on your live stream. I'd love to talk to you one day. Thank you, sweetheart. And I'm not trying to dox anybody. I'm not, but I am trying to find out as much as I can about this man. Cher has also been getting the emails. She didn't say she had when she was talking about me and Smiley the other day. But I'm glad to know that she has. I figured she knew who it was. I mean, there's not a whole lot of people on YouTube that don't know who it is. But I just didn't want to be the person to put the name out there. Well, Mama Bear, we appreciated having you here with us for you to spend the morning here. But guys, like I said, it's been 3 hours and I've got stuff I've got to get done. And I greatly appreciate y'all being here. I love that you guys love me enough to come and sit with me through bad times. And hopefully we'll start having more good times instead of the bad ones. Say goodnight, Gracie. Have a great day, guys.